ship, and you see a bunch of just these giant ballistae aiming outside of the ship, and you see a dwarven woman that is currently greasing some of these ballistae that are full made of metal. They're not made of wood, and just making sure that they're ready to go.
Hello.
Hi there. You're one of the new recruits?
Something like that, yeah.
Hi. Well, my name is Grenna. She hobbles over to you. You notice that she's missing both of her feet. They're just peg legs. She hobbles over to you and just kind of shakes your hand. And says, name's Grenna Willowbeak. I'm the master gunner.
Nice to meet you. I suppose I'm studying under you while we're on the ship.
I suppose so. We got to take care of these ballistae. And
Very
after we
good.
finish with these, we have to go to the ones above deck, clean those out, make sure that there's plenty of ballistae bolts next to each one, and then I will show you the finer points of the different types of ballistae we can keep aboard.
Sounds like a plan.
Where are you from?
Originally, or
Whatever.
from Veronmere?
Veronmere, it's lovely there this time of year. I have a son who lives all the way out there.
Very cool. See it.
Yeah.
Never
She's
mind.
just awkwardly staring at you for a moment. Just this tense silence. All right, we should just work on these. And
Yeah.
she hobbles over to the first one. Now, the tension on all of these is incredibly high. How strong are you?
Not very. No.
This
not really my thing.
might be difficult for you, but we'll give it a shot. You see, with one hand, she pulls the string all the way back and catches it on the end of the ballistae. No problem. All right, take that one and try and do the same.
All right, here I go.
Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
Hey.
Okay. You grab the string and you pull. You get it to where it starts being a little tight and you cannot pull it any further. You've moved it maybe an inch.
So this is good, right?
A little more heft. You got to get all the way to back there.
Okay. I'm gonna have Petra use the help action on me.
Petra flies over, she just grabs the string and also starts trying to pull. Roll strength with advantage, I guess.
Yeah, surprisingly, she's
20,
just as
my
strong.
bird is jacked.
What the fuck?
You're pulling on it, and then Petra just flies over, puts her little talons on it, and you let go, and Petra just pulls it all the way back.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. That was much needed help.
That's some owl you have there. What kind of strength modifier does it have?
Couldn't tell you.
I'd say +7 or so.
-4.
-4? Okay. Well, it's wild that it managed to do that.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
You think it can do it again?
God, no.
Okay, well, let's try just one more. Just you, no help from your bird.
That was a save. 14.
14. Okay. The actual DC is 15.
Oh. Well, then I failed.
So you pull and you almost get it all the way to the back, and it releases. You hear almost like a whip crack, and you kind of sail forward a little bit as it's just warbling in the center until it becomes tight again. She's like, "We're gonna have some work to do. You're gonna have to gain a little strength, or maybe use some magics or something to help you out here."
I could do that. I suppose.
So let's start with just a push-up.
Oh, one whole push-up?
Just one push-up. Just drop on the deck and give me one.
I don't know. It's been so long.
Hey, no judgment
Drop
here.
on the deck if you want.
Okay.
Okay. You have to promise. You don't say anything to anybody else.
I won't say a word.
Okay.
Tethrin, roll an Arcana check real quick.
Arcana check? Sure,
Yeah.
I can do that. Oh my god, 11.
With an 11, out of the corner of your eye, you see the refractory energy of the scrying eye that's used to look at all of you guys while the tournament's going on. And it's watching you.
Ah, no.
I won't say a word to anyone. Drop and give me one.
You got it. 1 right now. Here it comes.
Strength save for this one.
Natural 20.
You drop on the ground, and you struggle, but you get that one push-up, and it's perfect form and everything, and then you immediately collapse.
Whew.
Hey,
It's been a while.
This progress. It's progress. All right. Now, if we could just do 1,000 more of those, and then we're
Okay.
just gonna run on the deck until we've done 7 miles.
37 miles or 7 miles 3 times?
7 miles 3 times.
Okay, I'm a bit better at the longer distance type activities. It's more of the muscle-based ones that...
Okay. She climbs up on your back.
Oh, God.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
And then for the rest of the day, go and roll just an athletics check for it to clear the day. You need to beat a DC 20. Cool. You get to mile 1. On
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad for not exercising a lot, and I mean doing 1 mile is a feat. You do collapse. You get a point of exhaustion. And Yeska sees you a little bit later in the doctor's office.
Do we RP it?
If you want to, we don't have to. We don't have to RP it.
Hey!
Yes.
Tetherin's being full bridle carried by this tiny dual peg-legged woman.
I was wondering how everyone got so injured on this ship.
He collapsed. He just full collapsed out of exhaustion.
I was fighting off some sea beasts. Here I
He
am
was
now.
he was just doing 4 laps. He was doing 4 laps and he collapsed.
4 laps around the sea beasts which were attacking our ship.
He needs water. He needs a lot of water.
Okay, well, I have some water here. I'll give him my jug.
Alchemy jug fills with fresh water. You're put it into
it's mayonnaise.
Classic.
you're like, oh man, go and roll go ahead and roll an insight check for me. 20. You're like, oh man, yes, was so great. He hands you the alchemy jug, and you feel the viscosity of it, and you're like, oh.
Yes, this is mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's for hyperhydration.
Do you see the doctor in the side says, mayonnaise does not hydrate you. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, of course it does. The fats mobilize the water.
We have a lot of work to do, Yeska. We have just so much work to do. Have you just been eating straight mayonnaise? And that's where we cut to Raylan. I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah, sure. Watch it cut out again.
You see Bob is currently just nailing this 2x4.
Alright, I walk up to this guy, be like, so where's the coffins at?
Coffins? There's no coffins. We just throw them overboard.
No. I said coffins, am I getting that? I heard there was supposed to be a coffin in
Oh, I thought you said coffins. You gotta be more vocal.
This is Bob saying
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Excuse me, fuck.
You cut out entirely for me. Say that again.
Oh, I said fuck, shit, and then I come over to his half.
Okay. It's like, oh, you interning for me? Is that what's happening?
Yes, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately. Oh, what do you
Okay.
do?
He rips out all of the nails on his hands. He rips out all the nails that are currently in his fingers, and he just hands you 10 nails.
Do you have
You
other
see 10
nails?
more grow.
Oh,
10 more grow where the 10 were.
I think you need to be checked.
Here you go. Take them.
I don't want them.
I mean, no other nails will work on the ship. These are blood pact nails.
Oh, lovely. And I'll take them from him. Oh my
Okay, you have just 10 nails that are just dripping in blood.
god.
Okay, so what's important to note about being a carpenter aboard this ship is that only my nails will ever work on any of it. So if you're even a little bit squeamish, not the job for you.
Yeah, not squeamish, but I don't think I exactly want to be taking nails from you every time I need one.
Okay, and if the blood does coagulate, it's not good anymore. They gotta be wet.
Oh, wait, so I can't even stock up beforehand?
No, you can like about 10 is all you can really hold before they start just drying up.
Then why are you putting so
And
many
you gotta be
nails?
you gotta be quick.
Wait, so why the fuck did you give me these?
Oh, so you would have them so we could get started, but you asked a bunch of questions. Now I gotta give you more. He rips out like 10 more and he hands them to you. You got a bunch of dry nails on your hands.
Oh my fucking. Okay, fine. We'll walk and talk. I hate you already.
Okay. He explains that this is a magical ship, as you already knew, but because of that, very specific type of magics can fix the ship, and others can't. This ship, mostly being an evil one, needs very specific types of evil magic to allow it to heal itself. In this case, blood pact magic is one of the few things that can quickly heal a ship. Other dark sacrifices would allow for a much wider range of healings, but that's the captain's job, not his.
I don't think I was ready to be put in this situation.
But you're here now.
Yeah, I am.
Gotta make the best of it. You know, when life gives you lemonade,
Yeah,
you gotta make some lemons.
my friend. That first of all, that's not how.
You gotta make those lemons.
I don't
Those
think-
lemons, you just scoop up all of that lemonade, you rip out the sugar, and you just will it back into a lemon.
I've been around some magic people, and I don't think you can just do that to a lemonade.
Your nails dried up because you were talking too much again.
God damn it! You distracted me. Oh my.
Not my fault.
Don't give me the
All right,
nails
so
till you're ready.
I'm gonna start knocking some holes in this ship, and you're gonna fix them.
Wait, pause.
You see, he grabs a massive sledgehammer from behind his back and just immediately smashes the window, and water starts just shooting directly into the ship.
I don't think it's just how you're supposed to intern people.
Go!
Oh, fucking hell. I'll try to fix the hole.
You're wasting time. We're filling up on water right now.
I'll fix the hole.
Okay, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Alright, that's exactly why I took this. No matter what. 19, baby.
15. You quickly grab the nails and you hammer it back into place. Not as quickly as he does, but you manage to stem the water from flowing, and you see the boards just magically line back up with the ship's hull.
So can you
See,
not do that?
easy peasy.
No.
Now there's other things that we also need to fix as a carpenter. So he walks you through some of the more finer points. You could develop your own dark magic in order to fix the ship in a different way, if you so wish, and he will help you do so.
God.
I mean, I am the better of all of us.
If you
this.
like, he will give you access to dark magics if you wish, so that you can mend things.
Oh, why not? Why not? You know.
beyond the basic capabilities of a mending spell. Sorry.
I mean, I guess. Fuck it. I'm going to some dark shit anyway. Might as well, get something out of it. What am I giving up?
Okay, go ahead. For the day, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Oh,
The
yeah,
DC is
baby.
25.
25. Yeah, nah, Emil, I'm not hitting. My highest is 2. I got 21.
That was
My highest is
freaking
22.
close though.
Yeah, my highest is gonna be
You
22.
start gaining, like, your DC has lowered now.
Oh.
Right. The DC has lowered now because you rolled so high. I know, I'm aware. But you're starting to understand the concepts that he's throwing at you. Dark magic doesn't necessarily mean evil magic. It just means a different type of magic. That if used correctly could have some benefits. Next we have Arc.
Yes.
Arc, you go to the back of the ship where Glassface, again, a man with a full piece of glass for half of his face, is currently steering the boat. He has a compass and a small map card that he's using to navigate the ship.
Hello there, Glassface. I am Ark,
Hello,
the
Arc.
backup navigator now.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you ready?
Yes. I'm very good at directions.
Oh, this isn't about directions.
Well, damn it.
No. A magical ship doesn't need directions.
Then what is this job?
This job is figuring out where the ship is going next, and steering it in the direction we want it to go. It's a test of wills, really.
Ah, well, my will is unbreakable.
We'll see.
Hmm.
I hope, for your sake, that it is. Otherwise, you'll end up like me. He winks with his glass eye.
Oh, God.
All right, go ahead and take the wheel.
I take the wheel.
He's going to take a step back. Before you grab the wheel, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Investigation. That's a 5.
With a 5, you see the wheel, and it is turning on its own. And there's nothing else that's weird or creepy or insane about this wheel. You just grab it.
Great.
I need a full wisdom saving throw from you.
Is this a magical effect?
Yeah, it's very, very much a magical effect.
That's a dirty 20.
Your mind rolls deep into the bowels of the furthest, darkest hell. As you dip below the ship, an entirely other universe, a shadow of the ship you ride on crests across an endless screaming valley of dark waters and shallow graves. Decrepit and destroyed ships churn around you. On the horizon, you see the destination you wish to go to, and it is veering away. You hear the will of the ship. Oh, to wish to control and confine me. Kneel before the Lady of Mist. As you find your ethereal self, you turn the wheel in the direction you want to go. The ship tilts slightly. You hear the ship go, "What? Hey, no, you're not supposed to be able to," and then you whip right back out.
Am I doing it right, Glassface?
Hey, not bad for your first time.
Yeah, this is easy peasy.
Good job. As the ship begins to navigate in the correct heading, for now, you manage to hold the power of the ship. You feel like the ship was taken aback by your just ability to just do go with the flow.
Yeah.
You do feel occasionally it's trying to tug at you to pull you back into that other realm. But you just hold on. The entire day passes before you, just struggling to maintain the control. I need you to go ahead and roll just one more wisdom saving throw. This is not a magical effect. It's just exhaustion from trying to hold this the entire day.
That's a 12.
12. You do feel pretty tired by the end of the day, and so tired that you can't let go of the wheel. Like, you physically can't unfurl your fingers because you feel like if you give in to this power, it will take you away. And you feel the hands of Glassface like touch yours and like rip your hands off of it, and it feels almost like a mercy as you're pulled away.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's tough to hold the helm all day.
What is that thing?
Oh, it's the ship. We call it totally safe, but the ship's actual name is the Mistress of Night.
Oh, great.
It's a good ship, but
Yeah, she tried to tell me what to do, and I just ignored her and kept on steering. Is that what you're supposed to do?
it's a little more complicated than that. Starting out, that's a good tactic. Eventually, you're going to have to allow your will to be stronger than the ship's. You can only ignore it for so long before it drains you, and that's kind of what was happening today.
Great. Good, good.
So, Ark, just for the day, go and roll a Constitution save.
That's a 19.
19, okay, yeah. You're doing okay. You should be able to do this again tomorrow.
Great.
Nice.
Next up, we've got Zala, who has 2 points of exhaustion at the moment.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let me switch this back to this one. Zala, you stayed behind in the captain's quarters.
Well, I was looking for the quartermaster. I thought he was here.
Oh, okay. The quartermaster is in his quarters.
Yes, that makes sense. I will knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you hear, "Come in."
Hello, I was inquiring about the schedule, day-to-day sort of thing. Things
Yes.
I need to keep track of.
Well, for today, your job is to speak to every crew member and make sure they're doing all right.
Speak to every single one and make sure that they're doing their job.
No, to make sure they're emotionally and safe.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Empathize. Your job today is to empathize.
Oh,
sorry,
that wasn't
why-
a joke.
Why would you think it's a joke?
No, it makes sense. No, that was good talk. All right, I will do that. Thank you. Shut the door.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I'll swing it back open. How are you doing today, Mr.
Donnie. My name is
Mr.
Donnie.
Donnie?
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite all right.
Ah,
I'm glad that you doubled back because I was about to ding you on that.
oh, trust me, I didn't want to put it in the same words as questions. I wanted you to have your own personal moment, you know?
Yes. By the end of the day, I want you to know everyone's name.
Of course.
Their full first, middle, and last names.
Oh, absolutely, I can do that. What is your full first, middle, and last name?
My first, middle, and last name is Donnie Lowbrow. I don't have a middle name.
Well, neither do I.
Well. Oh, and make sure you introduce yourself with your full name as well.
My full name is Zala. That's how
That
that's
can't
how
be your
I
full name.
identify myself. It's about personal identity. You understand?
I suppose I can. Now, you go and introduce yourself and make sure that you know everyone's names. It will be important for later.
Easy. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to talk to you. Get some rest. Mr. Lowbrow.
Oh no, I'm quite busy with everything else, but it's important that you know everyone. So you leave Donnie's quarters. What do you do, Zala?
I'm gonna go room to room. I'm gonna start with the captain's room.
You knock on the captain's door. Yes.
Hello, it is me, Mistress Quartermaster.
Oh, yes, come on in. You walk into the room. You see just the plain captain's quarters. The captain is currently behind the desk. He is studying a couple of different routes and maps. And he's currently making lines across the maps.
Well, first off, what happened to the room from
Where's
last
my
night?
tea?
No, do I have the tea? Is that my job?
Well, Donnie usually comes in with some tea and biscuits. We have a nice chat every morning, and, he tells me about the crew and how the morale is, and...
Well, that will happen after I speak to everyone. I was
Why
starting
did you
with...
start with me, then?
Because you were closest, and,
Sometimes,
I just...
Miss Zala, sometimes it's not about convenience. Sometimes it's about doing your job well.
Have you ever considered that I actually just wanted to talk with you?
Oh,
Like on a
yes,
friend level?
Well, that's normally done off hours.
I
Last time I checked, you are currently
silly.
on the clock.
Okay, but a captain never rests, so I'm a little confused. Well, goodbye.
A captain never rests, but you do, Miss Zala. You do.
I
So
shut the door.
You shut the door. Where do you go next? We're not going to roleplay all of them. I'm just going to spot check you on this one.
Yeah, this one. Is there anything in this room? I don't knock, I just open.
Which room?
This
one?
room.
You enter into this room. There is no one currently inside, but there are belongings as if someone normally resides here.
Odd. Alright. Pop.
You see
Arcaicos.
You see Ark is glued to the wheel, and he's just moving the wheel back and forth, like almost struggling with it. You see Glassface turns to you and says, he's concentrating at the moment. You're going to have to bear with him.
I'll message Arcaicos.
You hear like a wayward scream from a distant hell.
Huh. Alright. Mr.
Glassface. People normally call me Glassface.
What's your
You?
first and last name?
Oh,
And middle name?
well, that's an odd way to phrase that. No. How about you introduce yourself first?
Oh, I like to do that second, but we'll switch it up this time. Hi, I'm Zala. I am the master of the quarters of the ship. I would like to know your first, middle, and last name so I can adequately identify you in case we crash and your body washes up, or I wish to engage you in friendly conversation.
Intimidation. Okay. He looks at you and he says, why did that feel like a threat?
Navigator, I presume.
My name is Andrew Wellcork, but you can call me Glassface. Everyone tends to.
Right. Wonderful. Nice to meet you, Mr. Glassface.
Yes. You don't have any of those biscuits that Donnie usually brings around, do you?
I'm so sorry. I don't have any biscuits with me, but
Highlight of my day.
I know. But look at this. Look. And I'll use dancing lights, and I'll make a humanoid appear. You can dance with this woman of light if you want.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with disadvantage. Because why would anyone want that?
I think you'd be surprised. I'm gonna just bin my luck for funsies.
Okay.
I mean, I want him to like it.
Sure.
So a 14.
14. Okay. Just gonna roll for him.
I want him to enjoy himself.
Okay. He looks at the dancing lights and he says, he looks and there's this guy that's here too. Like there's other sailors around. And he's like, not that it's not a lovely it's a nice gesture. It's just this isn't the right time for you understand that this is the wrong time for this. Don't get me wrong. I thank you for the gesture. It's very nice, but that's more of like an evening after dinner thing to do.
How are you doing emotionally? Do you miss
Confused,
people?
Mostly. What? Right. And you.
I'm going for a handshake.
You aggressively go in for a handshake, and he gives you a handshake.
Wonderful.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll see you later. Bye.
Yes, I'll bring biscuits tomorrow.
You don't have to. It's just something that Donnie does.
No. I will live up to the expectations.
Oh, okay. Don't work too hard.
Oh, one more question, Mr. Glassface. Why do you like the captain?
Why do I like the captain?
Mm-hmm.
He's the greatest pirate in the 13 seas.
What does that mean? Is he just strong?
No, there's more to being great than being strong.
Intelligent?
Sure, that plays into it, but he's someone you want to follow. He has a direction, and he gets the job done. Not only that, he cares about all of us. He's a good captain.
That was very insightful. Thank you for that.
Right? Well,
Right.
I've got to help him. And you see Ark is just full sweating, just holding on to this wheel.
Bye, Ark. Pop.
Okay, one more.
Hi. My name is Zala, and I'm your quartermaster for today. And
Hello.
I am. I mean,
So-
everyone already knows at this point.
You see, you're talking to Alice, right?
Yeah.
You see, she pulls out her scimitar and said, "All right, let's do this."
All right. And I will.
She looks at you up and down and says, "Where's your sword?"
Oh, I thought we were doing like a duel with like no rules, except maybe don't kill.
No. I do blade practice every morning with Donnie.
Oh, well, okay. I have a dagger, and I'm really good with it.
Oh. Well,
It's gonna be good to practice with the smaller blade size, you know? I'm really good with using it. It's not about the size.
okay. No, if you're comfortable, we don't have to. It's just something I do with Donnie.
No. You know what? I've been told I need to loosen up a bit. All right?
Okay. Well,
If I win, will you respect me?
that's not what this is about normally.
All right.
Is that what you want?
On the count of 3.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Go roll a dexterity saving throw.
She's
She
gonna
does it
down.
at advantage.
She's gonna down a 15.
Okay. Well, she rolled a 19, and she has a +7.
Yeah,
Oh.
that checks out, doesn't it?
So she goes first. She's gonna go try and hit you. Okay, there's a 14 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 11 points of slashing damage, and the dagger goes skittering across the deck. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were going to parry it.
I was letting you get a good hit in as a handicap.
Oh,
But it's fine. It's not a big deal. Have you ever worked on dodging attacks?
have I worked on dodge? I don't
Like
suppose.
spells?
I don't typically have to. Not because, the captain, we don't really need to worry about spells.
Oh, what does he do?
Well, no spell can touch him.
Really?
And by extension, no spell can touch us.
And how's that? That's insane.
Well, you're not technically a member of the crew, so I can't.
I thought I was. That's why we couldn't steal from each other. That was the whole thing.
Yes, this is true, but you're not a full, true member. You paid for passage. There's a difference.
And yet here I am working as if I was a member of the crew.
Well, everyone works.
Of course. Alright, now that we've gone to know each other, what's your first, middle, and last name?
Well, that's... there's better ways to get that information from people, but
Like, look at their
I'm gonna-
ID
I'm going to go
in
ahead
their
and roll.
pocket?
I'm going to go ahead and roll for her real quick. Yeah. I can see you're struggling a little bit, so I'm just going to tell you. My name is just Alice. But I'm known as the Shrew.
That seems like a rather rude nickname.
It's a long story. Well, I need to get back to things.
It has
so-
been a pleasure.
Sure. You might want to talk to the doc about that,
Uh-huh.
because you're bleeding a lot.
Yes, it does hurt quite a bit.
He can probably put that thumb right back where it was.
Yeah. Well, I'm already missing a hand, so...
Oh, you should talk to Ghost Hand.
Ghost hand?
Yeah.
Where's
There's a good-
Ghost hand?
He's down below.
Alright,
So
I'm going... I wonder... I'm
so-
just doing this over and over.
Yeah, as I'll go ahead and just roll an insight check, a flat insight check for the day.
Alright. Insight! That's wisdom! Not charisma?
No, this is a wisdom check.
A natural one.
Damn.
Cool.
So a 2.
You get surface, just basic information out of everyone. It's a rough day for you. You have a tough day. Next up, Vasher.
Yep.
You go down to the bottom of the ship, and you see currently working on a new barrel is Ghost Hand.
Oh, hey, Ghost Hand, what's up? I think I'm working with you today. I know we had a weird start, but I'm here to help.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm always happy to have help around.
And I'll rib him and I'll go. And don't worry, Sirloin's not here to give you a hard time today.
It's fine. It really. It's just I had a lot of work to do, and it's just. Anyway, have you ever made barrels before?
Absolutely not.
Okay, it's not that hard. And he kind of takes you through a summary of what it takes to build a barrel. Not too difficult. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand, DC 12.
Ooh. Well, you say not too hard, but that's only a 40% chance. Hey, but every day it happens.
Hey, okay. You follow his instructions, and with him helping you, you find it pretty easy, and you build your first barrel. Hey, there you go. See, not too difficult to build a barrel.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Now, it's about figuring out which provisions go with which barrels.
All right.
Different types of barrels are capable of holding different types of provisions, and you need to know how long they can last in there before they rot.
Okay.
So he takes you through basic barrel management, and inventory management aboard a ship. This is more difficult. Give me a nature check. The DC is 19.
It's not very good anyways. It's for bad.
A lot of it goes over your head, Vash, you're not gonna lie. A lot of it is just very technical, like vegetation versus citrus versus meats that are contained in salts and drying processes, tanning processes, dehydration processes. It's a lot of very technical, very dense information that he throws at you all at once, and then by the end of the day, he realizes that he gave you way too much information. And he's like, "You didn't retain any of that, did you?"
Only a little bit, if I'm being honest, sir.
Okay, then we'll just start small. Tomorrow we'll just do meats.
Okay.
We'll just focus on meat.
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. Okay?
All right. Don't mix meats with other kinds of meats, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Unless you have proper salt separation.
Right. Okay. Yes. Yep. Salt. Very important. And I pull out my police notepad and I write that down.
Oh, taking notes. That's good. That's good. For the rest of the day, just give me just a sorry. Yeah, it's going to be another nature check. Okay.
I should probably. Zala and I need to trade jobs.
Nope.
So you take the rest of the day just taking notes, and then you're going to have to read these notes again tonight. Just like put in some overtime. And
I have to study? Not again.
It's gonna. Yeah, it's a lot of technical stuff. Okay, next up, Leo.
Heyo.
Leo, you walk into the kitchen and you see Duke.
Hey, Duke, I'm back.
You see the gelatinous cube. All right, Tethrin, you weren't here. The chef is a gelatinous cube.
Badass.
You see Duck just kind of is sitting at the station that he was in before, and he bubbles a little bit.
All right, I'm here to help you cook another wonderful meal.
He bubbles a little bit, and he gurgles and quivers a little bit.
All right, what's on the menu?
He bubbles and sizzles, and then like bubbles some more.
Okay. I look around the room. Is there anything set up?
You do see several different stations, like wide enough for him to be able to move around and do things. You see a pot with a couple of pork chops on one side that are currently, like, there's a bunch of salt caked on them. You see a few vegetables on another table, completely separate from the other one. And you see that the stove has been replaced from the stovetop to like more of a skillet looking thing.
All right, where do you want me to start?
He bubbles and sizzles and then bubbles and then quivers a little bit.
Look, Duck, I don't really know what you're saying. I'm gonna need,
You see that Duck like starts moving directly towards you.
Oh God.
He's getting closer.
You know what? I just embrace it. I don't know what he's saying, so.
Okay. He fully squishes into you as you start passing into Duck. You are inside of a gelatinous cube. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay. Con save. Bop. A nice little 8.
8. Okay. You got about 2 minutes of oxygen.
Cool.
As you're fully inside, you feel like the movements and stuff, it's not trying to digest you or burn you or anything like that. It's not even hurting. You don't have air, right? So you feel your body moving, though. just kind of like the skeleton moved the previous day.
Mm-hmm.
And you see yourself like moving towards one of the tables, and your hands start scraping the salt off of the pork chops. And then the gelatinous cube fully moves out of your space.
All right,
You just got ratatouille'd by a gelatinous cube.
pretty much. It's like reverse Ratatouille.
Yeah, it's like a reverse Ratatouille.
All right, I got you loud and clear. I'll continue to do what he was wanting me to do.
Okay, go ahead and roll just a sleight of hand for me. As this kind of pattern keeps going throughout the day.
God. 3.
3. Okay. There's some growing pains. You get a few of the things wrong. Like the stations are weird, and like the setup's not for you. But like throughout the day, he's helping you a lot, which just means you're running out of air a lot. So for the day, go ahead and roll for me a straight intelligence check.
Oh God, we got these jobs all wrong.
I got a lovely job.
I'm fine with mine. I'm just not good at mine.
13.
13. Throughout the day, you start figuring out exactly what the bubbles, the sizzling, and the quivering starts to mean. It has a bit of a rhythm and a bit of a... It's almost like a Morse code that once you crack it, you feel like you'd be able to understand them like language. You'd basically be learning a new language to communicate with gelatinous cubes.
Whoa. Okay, cool. I like that.
So you starting to crack that egg.
Bump.
Cool.
The day draws to an end, long for all of you. As you're just kind of doing these chores, it's a lot. But eventually, the dinner bell rings and your shifts are over. The next few hours are yours to do with what you will. So you have some free reign before you can go to bed.
Well, did we eat?
Yeah, you guys have dinner,
Okay.
a lovely dinner.
Just double checking.
Just so you guys know, if you ever want to get more things done, you can skip dinner, but that means that there is a lowered chance of you getting a full night's rest.
Indeed.
I would like to
Well, how
report
was
to the
everyone's
quartermaster. Let Vasher go.
How was everyone's day? I'm having to learn a lot about food management. If anyone wants to trade jobs.
Oh, I'm learning about food preparedness.
My job is pulling back metal bowstrings, and I'm very bad at it. I would like to trade if somebody has something else available.
You see Tethrin currently has like ice packs just all on his legs and on his arms.
Ugh.
Well, I only cut off one finger today, not including Zala's, so
Wait, was it your
we're
finger?
doing
Wait,
pretty
what?
well.
Well, my finger's been healed. I'll have you know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. You really did learn.
You know, Tethan, the bosun lady seemed pretty cool. She might have an interesting job. I don't really know what it is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, she
Petrin,
does
at the
do
very
cool.
least, I can trade with you if you'd rather do food management. I could, do the strength thing. I would just feel bad for leaving my boy Dwayne down there.
You wanted
Wait.
to trade anyway, Crasher. What are you talking about? You literally
Well,
just
I
said
wanted
to
to-
trade.
No, yeah. Like, I want to trade, but not because, like, I don't like who I'm working with. It's more like I want to trade because I'm not that smart.
No,
and
all the
there's-
people seem like very lovely people. I can't. I'm not well equipped for
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
feel like I would
currently
be
doing.
better
Yeah,
well
I suck
equipped
at
for
choosing
Tethrin's
jobs.
job than my own.
Yeah, I suck at choosing jobs is what I hear. Tethan, you'd probably be a good bosun. Whatever the fuck they
I'm
call it.
learning a new language.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. I'm resisting the
think-
will of a demon ship.
Oh.
Wait, what?
the?
Nice.
Oh yeah, he
Huh?
the ship is evil.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Wait, what? And I use detect good and evil?
It's full evil. Just the surge of insane amounts of evil coming from the ship.
God.
Zay, thoughts, reflections on where we are?
You can't hear Zay while you're on board of the ship.
Oh God.
Do I
There's
feel
no
the magic connection still?
Yeah, you feel the magic connection. It's just
There's
the
no-
overwhelming amount of evil coming from the ship is drowning out Zay's voice.
Huh. Don't love that.
All right.
How is your
Let me
resistance going? Is it going well?
Yeah, I grabbed hold the wheel, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm in this completely different place. It's like I'm in a shadow realm of the underneath the boat, right? And this bitch tries to tell me to freaking bow down to her, and I'm like, nah, fam. And I just keep on steering.
And I
Ark,
said,
Yeah. Did he look around?
Ark, roll a perception check for me if you would.
Yeah, no
She hears
problem.
all.
That's a 6.
6, okay. The wind picks up a little bit.
Well, I got to know every member of the ship.
You
I'm-
guys, everyone else other than Zala, go ahead and roll perception checks for me real quick.
Oh, that's wrong.
You mean insight or perception?
No, perception.
Okay.
Oh, good. 12.
That's
That's a
19,
17.
baby.
Yeah, as Zala's kind of telling you about her day, you see all the other people on the ship just giving dirty looks over at Zala.
I want to. How do I? Zala, I really want to hype you up because it kind of looks like people don't like you right now.
Why glad you hated Zala? The members connected. Yes. Now we wait.
And then Ark points the like Basher finishes, and Ark points the spotlight at Zala.
My name is Zala, and that ain't no lie. I never, ever, ever want to see a friend die. I will rule the world someday, and I don't care what other people say.
Roll,
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Help.
roll,
Oh,
roll a performance check.
A natural 20. 24.
Ooh.
Wow.
And if that doesn't beat Vasher, I'm gonna bend my luck.
No, it does. It's a natural
Okay.
20. I think you guys both,
Can you-
you guys both got 24, right?
Yeah,
I thought he got a.
No, it was -3.
He got a.
Yeah.
It was a -3.
He
Yeah.
rolled a persuasion.
Yeah, but my performance was only 3 less.
And the natural 20
Perception.
pushes it over. So Zala did win. It's
Whoa, that was only the first verse, baby. There's a call and
True.
response.
True. Rebuttal. Let's hear it.
Oh my god, no.
Sucks.
His name is Vasher, and his beats are sick. If you mess with him, he'll carve his initials on your.
God.
Say the whole thing.
On his dick.
Whoa!
You see the doctor's like, "Ugh, language." And like the spotlight switches back to Vasher.
Yo, they call me Basher. I got the moves of a slasher. Zala, when I met you,
Oh.
you seemed like a nice bloke. But if you fuck up again, I might choke you. Damn it, I fucked up the verse. That's a disadvantage. I was gonna say
Yeah.
give you a choke, and then I was like, that's really shit.
Yeah, performance
Oh
disadvantage.
my god, that sucks.
That sounds
It
like
was
a
gonna be so
good.
good.
You hear a bunch of people just going boo.
Then I'm like, no,
The captain's like, that was bad. That was a
please
bad one.
no.
I might make you croak. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out.
The spotlight moves back to Zala for a final rebuttal.
Vasher, when I first met you, you looked like a cow. And this is the thing, is you made a weird vow with a sword. What is in that? A god? Pfft, you such a sorry sod.
That's pretty good.
Roll another performance check.
I hate it, dude.
I'd say that should get advantage. That was good.
22.
I think
Indeed.
22 will do it. As the crowd just starts cheering. And Zala, go ahead and roll a persuasion check at advantage for the group.
22.
Okay. It seems like people's perceptions, people are willing to give you a second chance. After seeing you kind of unwind a little bit and be kind of cool with something like this, because performing takes a bit of guts to do. It seems like people are willing to give you another shot.
I think people like me.
No, there's no way that works. Absolutely not.
I'm sorry. Do you want to perform?
Seemed fun.
So, as the night moves on, and all of you are sailing, now the stars are overhead. You guys moved 25 miles in the day.
Okay, 25 miles. Okay.
Directly west of your current position to about here.
Wow.
One more. There we go.
Wow.
Next, you will be heading southwest in the direction of Whaletail Island. And now I'm going to show you what the progression for normal days are going to be like, because I'm not going to roleplay every single instance of every day, because that would take literally forever. That was just kind of an introductory to like each individual like section. So, is everyone on the initiative? I think one of you is. Yeska is not.
I'm not. Don't worry.
You
Roll
tend to
it.
be First, because you went
I can roll it. 8. I'm advantage on initiative. 8.
15.
A 16.
Oh, 16.
rolled it 3 times.
Oh wait, I rolled it 3 times. Never mind.
Yeah,
It's
so it's 15.
Cheater, pumpkin beater.
I didn't notice the 15 at first. I have triple advantage.
I have
Then-
quadruple advantage.
Raylan, you're still working with the carpenter, trying to figure that out. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Oh yeah, baby. The worst I get 11. 15.
15. With a 15, you're starting to get the hang of like getting to the right positions when like staying away from torrents of water and all that other stuff. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me now.
Oh yeah, connecting with the ship.
Did we lower the ship with that rap battle?
15.
Lower the what? Sorry.
Did we lower the ship's morale with the rap?
Oh no, actually, Ark, you did a great job laying down that beat. Go ahead and roll a D10 for me.
Oh,
Jesus.
baby.
Not that much, huh?
Not
it was
that it
was
could be a
full party
1.
night. It was a full party night.
Yeah, but it could be a 10, and that's the max.
Okay, 7's good.
7.
Peak.
All right, morale went up to 90.
Ayo.
That's pretty
I'm
high.
single-handedly carrying the morale here.
You bet.
Well,
Okay,
you weren't the
alright.
one to perform. I'm just.
Which
You didn't-
now that you guys are at the 90 tier, all of your checks for today will be at advantage.
No, you just,
So go ahead and roll that again with
you
advantage.
want me to roll both of them or just Arcana?
Both of them, please.
Okay.
You're both gonna be lower.
27. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
you made
gangster.
You made a lot of progress in figuring out positioning and timing of when you're supposed to do your chores. You're getting very close to your milestone.
Oh my milestone.
And then go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
That's cocked, but it's 13.
So 15.
15.
15. With the 15, you start doing. You get a choice: blood magic or pure dark magic.
Oh my god. You're tantalizing me, Emil. I would love to go for dark magic, but oh my.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Do I have? Does Raylan feel like he has the option to go back to blood magic if he so chooses?
You feel like in the amount of time that you have, which is a month to get to your destination, it would take that long just to grasp the basics of this dark magic.
Ah, fuck it. You know, if my boys are dying and I'm having dark magic acted upon me, might as well go all the way, right? I'm a dark bitch. Let's go.
Okay, you start training in the arts of dark magic. Okay, next up is Yeska. Go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
Okay. Medicine.
At advantage because of
Damn. I was gonna cut
90th tier.
our fingers off. Okay, I can still cut some off. Okay.
Okay. You are starting to learn some basics of traditional medicines rather than like religious versions of medicines and practices. You feel like if you continue on this trajectory, not only will you have proficiency in medicine, you may.
Oh, I already have
You already have it? Okay, cool.
Mm.
Not only will you have you won't like gain proficiency in medicines, but you feel like you could stabilize someone without having to roll.
It's somewhat useful. So okay.
You feel like other boons will open up for you if you keep going down this path.
Yeah,
Like
when can I
blood
stop
magic.
being an anti-vaxxer?
Good point.
Hopefully by the end of the month, but it's with these rolls you never know.
Dude,
Never know.
Alright.
Next up is Tethrin.
Hello.
Are you going back to the gunner for a second shot?
I feel like it'd be rude not to just. It'd be rude to just not show up. So.
So you show up at the gunner. She's kind like she was before, and she asks you to pull on the strings one more time. You're very sore at this point. But go ahead and roll a strength check at advantage because of the 90th percent.
12.
12. 12 is higher than a 10. You're able to fully draw back an entire string. and she's very proud of you. Go ahead and roll an athletics check because she is going to make you do laps again. Advantage.
18.
With an 18, you manage to do a full set. 7 miles. But not 3 full sets. That'd be insane.
No, yeah. I would die.
You feel like if you continue down this course, your strength modifier would increase by 2.
It's not very useful.
Jeff bulks up.
Well, it was a pleasure, but that was probably my last time.
It's okay, dear. I understand.
So, you know how it is.
It's perfectly acceptable.
I just feel like my skill sets are better used elsewhere. You understand.
Yes, it's totally all right. Next up, Zala.
Yep.
You go for a second pass at everyone and trying to learn their names. And they're giving you another shot.
I'm gonna ask about their personnel, what they like.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Only my wisdom was higher.
Immediate advantage.
Oh.
Yep, you do have advantage.
And I rolled 1 higher, so a 4. Get out! Wait. Can I use my Tides of Chaos to reroll?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
On the
Okay.
boat?
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Alright. If we roll a 5, I will quit the campaign.
Oh no, it's
And I'm sure
Alright,
the
we're good
ghost
here.
Natural
more.
20.
I did it.
Tides of Chaos, does that require you to do a wild magic search?
Not. You get to decide, and it says after I cast a first level spell, you can choose to do it then.
Okay.
So I'll remind you.
So, you go about to each person, and right as you are about to say something like backhanded, you stop yourself just by kind of pinching yourself. Just like stop at just you have the right part of the conversation, and you stop going that extra step that goes into rude territory. Just testing that water, and you notice that people have a better reaction to how they like speak with you. It's not a drastic change, but it is a step into being able to be more sociable without being off-putting. You feel like if you continue down this path, you may gain a higher insight and a deeper empathy. It might not be something that's all at once, but empathy is always, if nothing else, a useful tool.
This is truly being an enlightening experience.
Ark.
Yep.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw as you grab the wheel again.
Say 19.
19. You dip back into that underworld, the deep, devastating chaos and tides beneath it. You hear, okay, seriously, this time you will bow to the will of. Wait, no, where you go? You ignore it again.
Hell yeah.
Too easy.
You feel yourself ignoring the general allure and power of the ship, but it's getting more difficult to just ignore it. You hear Glassface say, eventually you're going to have to let your will overpower the ship. You can only ignore it for so long. Ark, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for the day.
Is this just straight roll?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's safe.
It's a 5.
5. You get a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
So you have disadvantage on your checks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need you to go ahead and roll a D100 dice.
Oh, fuck.
As navigator of the ship.
74.
74.
Backwards.
Let me check.
Backwards?
It's backwards.
Back and then forward and back.
Said 74?
Yes.
No, don't take me away from that. There we go. Cool. Off in the horizon, you see cloudy skies, lightning crackling throughout it. You feel like you guys may be heading into a storm soon. Every day before we roll initiative for your tasks, you will now roll a D100 percentile dice to see what the weather is going to be like. And that's Ark's job. Basher, you're down at the bottom, just getting all that meal prep done.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a nature check for me, buddy. Advantage?
Actually, before I do, can I summon Sirloin down here?
Sure. Sirloin appears in a puff of cold air.
Sirloin, is it you? And I grab him by the face.
I believe so, yes.
All right, do you remember what happened 2 days ago when you were last here before I dismissed you?
You said we were going to do an experiment, and then I vanished into a plane made entirely of wheat.
Wow, that sounds like really pleasant for you.
It was the greatest moment of my life.
Okay, good to know that you go somewhere nice whenever you disappeared. All right, I need you to help me today. Make these barrels.
Okay. They're
All
not
right.
round enough.
No, they are. They're plenty round.
They need to be so much more round.
No, that's less than one. They're plenty round. All right. You said nature.
Yep, nature check, please.
Okay.
Because you know how to make the barrels. The barrels aren't the hard part.
Well, yeah. All right, 15. That's not bad.
15. You get the basic concept of meats and drying them and all that stuff. You also notice that there is a method to this madness. All of this chaos kind of correlates together to work into one symbiotic system. And the more you start treading through this path, the more you're starting to realize that all these threads interlink to every other part of the ship. This is almost like the nexus of everything that everyone else is doing. You get a sense that if you continue down this path, you will increase your intelligence. And you will also gain the ability of proficiency in investigation and nature checks.
If I already have proficiency in investigation, do I get something more?
Yeah, if you already have proficiency, something else will happen to improve those things.
Okay, great. Oh yeah. All right. Also, Sirloin, I lost in a rap battle, so I need you to help me write a new rap. I've got it. Are you ready?
I'm
need you
the
to rate
greatest
this.
at raps.
All right. Can you give me a beat, please?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Just give me the. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dwayne, can I get a beat, please?
Dwayne gives you a beat. It's a sick beat. He knows how to rap.
All right. V to the O to the double U. Yeah, with me on board, I think we're gonna make a good crew. They call me Vasher. Yeah, I got the moves of a slasher. All right, Oliver is my middle name. Winning this King's Challenge is my game. Finally, the last name is White Spine. Talk shit to me and I'll put your ass in line. That's the first part. What thoughts, reflections?
They're just gonna roll. Sirloin does not know what to say to you. Ghost Hand, on the other hand, has some notes.
Okay, great. Yeah.
And he kind of goes over them with you. Emil, doesn't have any notes for you.
Yeah, that's fine. The obvious note is the making sure my lines match number of beats.
I can't help you with this. But
No one can.
No one can.
lastly, Leo.
I am.
You are working with Duk Duk. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me, because the cooking isn't the problem. You can cook.
And you said these are at advantage?
Yeah, it's an advantage.
Alright, advantage. Roll. Oh, I rolled 2 19s. That's crazy.
Nice.
A 19.
You're starting to really pick up on what Duk Duk is dropping. Like there is a method to everything that he's doing. And with that method, you can plainly see that he is speaking. There's a language here. And you're starting to think that if you practice, you could speak it back.
Whoa.
So now you can go ahead and write in your languages gelatin.
Okay.
You can understand gelatin. You cannot speak it yet.
Gotcha. Oh, I have to just type that in. Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you hear, "You did a good job today, Leo."
Whoa. Thanks, Duk
Boo
Duk.
boo bop.
No. Boo boo bop.
As everyone is joining up on deck, as the night is starting to roll in, people are changing shifts. A nice meal is laid out to you by Leo and Duk Duk. All of you see lightning beginning to crash around the ship. But that's 74, the Arcwold. As lightning rolls and waves begin to hit the ship, you see Duk Duk grabs all of the plates and everything and starts heading back into the kitchen, even if people hadn't finished their meals yet. As the captain bells out, "We've got a storm in front of us. Everyone, batten down the mainsails.
Ooh,
We're working through the night."
Oh, that sounds like
that's
And-
cool.
And as the water begins to shift and roll and hit with heavy waves and mist spraying across all of you, we're going to end the session here for tonight. We did a lot
Nice.
of setup, but next week we will have
That
Moon
was baller.
adventures.